Hello future Trailkeepers, I'm Josh, a crew leader with Trailkeepers of Oregon. In today's video, we're going to talk about trail eyes, how to develop them, and how to use them to help TKO maintain your trails. Before we start, I'd like to give a shout out to the Oregon Coast Visitor Association for generously funding all of the good work that TKO does on the Oregon Coast Trail. What makes a good trail? A good trail is clear of debris and sheds water early and often to prevent erosion to the tread. A good trail has an open corridor, free of any overhanging or encroaching brush or limbs, and solid tread to provide firm footing. How can we tell if it's a good trail? We work to develop what trail builders call trail eyes. It's knowing how a trail should look and identifying when a trail doesn't meet those standards. You don't need to know how to fix a problem to identify it and report it to TKO. In this video, we will show you examples of common issues so you can go out and hike your trails and let Trailkeepers of Oregon know where the work needs to be done. Battle the brush. One of the most common issues seen on the trail is encroaching vegetation, or brush. Most trail corridors should be about 6 feet wide. If you stand in the middle of the trail and reach your arms out to either side, you shouldn't touch any vegetation. Mind the mud. A good trail should shed water. This means no mud puddles or trails turned stream. When there's a muddy spot in the trail, hikers will frequently walk around it, widening the trail and increasing its environmental impact. Water running down the trail will erode it and send more silt into the streams. That's bad for fish. Log a log. When logs fall across the trail, it forces hikers to find a way around, frequently creating user trails that cause erosion and are often unsafe. Help us catalog these logs by getting a rough idea of their diameter along with their location. You can use your arm or hand to get an approximate measurement. It's important to stay safe. We highly recommend you always measure a log from the uphill side, and we strongly suggest you never attempt to move a log by yourself. Fatal failures. Sometimes nature takes over and destroys a section of trail. This can be due to a landslide covering the whole trail in debris, or a washout wiping out the trail entirely. These can be difficult or impossible to get around, and usually result in the creation of user paths that are both unsafe and unsustainable. Help TKO identify where your trails need the most work. Unsound structures. Occasionally, the only way to have a trail is to build a structure around a particularly challenging piece of terrain. This includes bridges, stairs, culverts, and crib walls. Every one of these needs upkeep and can create hazardous conditions if not maintained. A culvert can clog, washing out the trail around it, and wooden bridges, stairs, and boardwalks can rot or break, creating an unsafe condition for hikers to navigate. Trailkeepers wants to encourage you to hike your trails and let us know where they need uplifting and maintaining. Check out our Trail Eyes Sheet tutorial to see how you can tell us about your trails using your new trail eyes. Keep an eye on our event calendar for a volunteer event near you.